Freezer tour, yes, there are 3. There are actually 2 more beyond that. Let's hit them up real quick. What is inside of Justin Rose's freezer? Farm bought from a local college farm, pork, sausage, pork chops, all kinds of goodies. We're getting into good stuff here. Some of my own beef and chicken broth, more Warren Wilson meat. Oh, this is some beef waste from, if you want to call it waste, from our beef butchering that we ration out and feed to the pigs. We froze it into bags like this. This is beef from our farm right here, guys. More meat scraps here, more college scraps here. Oh, Alaska salmon from the gentleman we visited in Alaska on the Great American Farm Tour. Oh, and I like this one. This is one of my most prized ones. This is our first lamb there, folks. That's Biggie. Freezer number 2. Soups, frozen soups. Chicken broth would have been from our farm. Another frozen soup from our farm. Chicken and veggies and broth in there. More farm bought meat. Uh-oh, that's not gonna work. That broth, that's busted that jar. What farm bought pork there. We have some scraps from our chicken butcherings for making stock. It's ready to be made. Ooh, we have some pre-made stock. Oh my gosh, look at all this stock here, guys. That's glory. That's not just energy, guys. That's healing. Uh-oh, a little bit of junk food. That's probably left over from the American Farm Tour. Frozen organic French fries. Yes, organic junk food right there, folks. Freezer number 3. Oh, turkey. Frozen turkey from the store. Oh, bought bacon from the store. Store-bought bacon. And our chicken broth. You want to see the fridge too? That was a bonus. This is extra fridge. This is what a Gap, this is somebody who's on Gap's intro fridge looks like. Just gobs and gobs of batched soup ready to be partaken in. Freezer number 4. The chest freezer. We try to limit this to certain cuts like all our chickens from over the summer. We got, this is all ground beef right here, guys. This is all ground beef. There's some stuff for the broth. All ground beef, and then there is a turkey in there that we had to buy when we bought one Thanksgiving turkey. We bought 2. Some fat from a beef butchering and all that. That's our ground beef and chicken. Freezer number 5. Boom! Our recent beef butchering. Oh, and maybe that's some chicken broth in there. That was inside. I would say we're eating 75% of our meat is now coming from the farm. Yes! Out here we have the kitchen garden chickens. We got some good plans in here, guys, and I'm going to talk more about our entire homestead plans, our top 10 goals in Monday's movie, but a little bit of a tease. Raised garden beds, hugelkultur style, incorporating the chickens, the Animal Garden Miracle style on a small scale. How to use chickens to do most of your gardening in a permaculture style gardening, hugelkultur style bed. We have our Icelandics and our goose here close to the house for winter, but in the summer they will be out with the cows. Can you see them way out there, following 3 days behind, getting the fresh grass, spreading the manure, getting the fly larvae out, killing that pest cycle. Grandpa Chook following me around doing his job, guarding the chickens. Right here we planted crops in the summer, covered them with Agribon, and have been harvesting greens all winter long. I think we can scale that up. Well, I know we can scale that up. Give me a second, I'll show you. I'm walking out to the large scale Animal Garden Miracle. We got 3 guineas left, guys. And guineas worked. We got them for tick protection. Laurel was getting ticks every day, 2 or 3. We got those ticks. I'm telling you, we probably only got 2 or 3 cents. There's 3 guineas. I think they're gonna make it. I think the lighter gray is a male and the darker ones are females, so hopefully they'll breed, but we're also gonna get more. And they're gonna free range. We've got some ideas on guineas. We're gonna have, we're gonna talk with some folks and come up with a plan for guineas. But look out here, guys. If up top in the kitchen garden is a small scale Animal Garden Miracle with raised beds, down here is major crop style Animal Garden Miracle, fellas. I'm in the midst of 8 1,200 square foot garden beds. There's one more up there, not quite as big, so 9 total. Moving chickens. Pigs helped us initiate it. Hopefully from then on we're gonna increase the chicken flock. probably gonna do a mega shawl, y'all. A mega shawl that holds even more chickens. An 8x8 that's probably even lighter than my chick shawl 2.0. So more chick shawls coming. I'm giving you too much. I'm giving you too much. I wanna leave something though. I can't be telling you everything. I wanna leave something for Monday's video. The top 10 things of how we're gonna grow over 75% of our own food. I would say with everything we've gotten there, our greens, we're at 50%. Look at these guys. You guys are crushing it. Look at their till job. You guys are absolutely amazing. I see bigger pigs like that in our future. Getting some breeders this spring. I've told you too much about that. But anyway, I'll show you one more thing. But while we're walking over there, I want to invite you guys to continue watching. We thank you and love and appreciate you for that. We're going to continue on as we have, planning on 5 days a week. Edutainment, where hopefully you're entertained, you laugh, hope you learn something at every episode. Sometimes you cry. That's just gonna happen on the homestead. With a lot of success, with a lot of animals and plants and things going on, there's gonna be a lot of failures. So there's gonna, with the happy laughter, there's gonna be some tears too. It's just part of the game. Here we have a 14x50 right here in our front yard. I see a cat tunnel here. I see, which is like a greenhouse. So I see us starting a lot of seeds here. I see us growing a lot of things early here and late here. I see tomatoes and cucumbers thriving here in the peak season, and Beauty just coming out and getting some tomatoes and going back in and just being happy as a clam with her salsa or her tomato leathers or tomato soup. That's what we're on to now. But anyway, we do these edutainal vlogs and we're going to keep that up. But for those of you who are more serious or want to join us in this goal of growing 75% of our own food, I was able to do it in 2016. I just did it for myself. I didn't necessarily do it for my family, where I was able to eat 75% of my own food just after 100 days of growing food, just after 100 days, y'all. Working less than 10 hours a week. I know you guys are busy. I know you guys are on a budget. That didn't cost me much and that didn't take me much time. And I think we can repeat that this year, but even better to include the whole family, 75%. So let's take we're in winter right now, so nothing is in production. We've got deep mulch in here, but we're gonna turn this. This is gonna be beautiful. There's gonna be 8 raised beds here, hugelkultur style, bulletproof permaculture garden style, and incorporating a special chicken coop that moves down as the chickens rotate through each bed, and the vegetables rotate and then they cycle back through. Given that there's 8 beds, you move them every 2 to 3 weeks, you got plenty of time for the produce to grow, the chickens be on other beds, and then when you're done harvesting that, the chickens to come back through. So there's some neat things planned here with a chicken run right next to it, out of the flood zone. There's a flood zone right here. We learned that this year, mega, with all these crazy floods up here. Now, if you don't want to just watch that and be entertained by that and laugh and struggle with us in the vlogs as we set out to meet our goal, we're going to document that on YouTube, no charge. If you want to do that yourself and learn how to do it yourself, step by step, do it yourself type of stuff, with any of this, with all of our 10 goals and so many other things, permaculture, chickens, gardening, those 3 hot topics, and so much more, cows and pigs, guineas, cooking, all kinds of stuff. Stay tuned, because Monday we're going to launch my Do-It-Yourself Abundance member area. It's only going to be open for 5 days, guys. New Year's registration. We already got a lot of people in there. We want to invite others, but we just need to open it for 5 days and then move on and then be active inside the community and focus there. So just going to open it for 5 days. I don't want you guys to miss it. So if you want, get on the waiting list. Link for that is down in the description. And it's going to be open February 4th through 8th, I believe. That's the 5 days. Just double check in the description. So don't miss it. Please don't miss it, because we really do close cart, and it's not going to be open again probably for another quarter. So, like, you know, maybe launch this every quarter, and it might be open even briefer, guys. So we just want to get folks in there. I want to adequately, what I call uncle everyone. I'm kind of like that uncle, that food growing uncle you always wished you had. I'll be available to you there in the Facebook group, in the text access to me, And then with the videos I create, I'm often getting feedback from the community on what you are interested in learning, or do you have questions about a particular topic I'm doing. So that's Monday, guys. Please don't miss it. Check out the link in the description.